Oh no. Why can't we all just be friends? I swear to God. I mean, we kind of already knew this was gonna happen, right? Because the whole shtick behind Osamason. And meanwhile, I just want to let y'all know, I think he's hard. I think he might be one of like the best, one of my favorite underground artists in this newest generation of like, it's crazy. We're in a new underground era. Look at Yapo JJ, Osamason. I know everybody's gonna be hating him, but like Nespen and like all those other artists too. Like we got a whole new wave. Again, a lot of people are gonna hate on, you know, the name that I just said. But anyway, so Ken Carson is allegedly telling producers not to work with Osamason. Now, as I said before, we could kind of already see something happening because the whole shtick behind Osamason was that he was biting Ken Carson's sound with like the grungy type beats. Also with the latest tape that he dropped, Osamason, it had the Cardi influenced cover art, and of course Ken Carson is signed to Cardi, and so therefore he's not only quote unquote biting Ken Carson, but he's also biting, or I feel like every rapper like uses influences from past rappers. I mean, how many covers? I mean, Whole Lotta Red was technically a magazine influence. Like we went over the whole history of it, of like a 90s or 2000, whatever it was, like 80s maybe, rock magazine edition cover. So we all take every single, not even in music, we all take influences from other people. And of course Osamason, he says it later, but he's a newer artist. He's like 18 years old. He grew up he grew up, even though Ken Carson hasn't really been out all too long. But you know, you take influences from artists that you like to listen to, and then you evolve your sound from there. Every rapper starts from biting another rapper, right? So anyway, allegedly, he's telling producers not to send beats to Osamason. Now, I could see where this would be a problem for Ken, because Osamason is kind of rapping, or was, at least on Osamason, rapping on the hot style of beats, of like grunge beats, of like type of beats that would be on A Great Chaos, and they kind of were. So a Twitter user, I apologize if this is somebody that I'm supposed to know. I'm old, okay? Ken Carson boycotting Osamason is crazy. Then somebody questions it, because that was out of nowhere. I even saw this tweet and I was like, wait, where did this come from? How did they know this information? I was asking my team, like, yo, is this credible? What's going on here? And then they say, he telling producers not to send beats. Someone says, how you know this? Which is the exact question I asked internally. Wildcard Uno, who is another underground rapper in the space who's going up, told us in group chat that, again, Ken Carson doesn't want his producers, or just producers in general, to send it to Osamason, because he feels as though, like, this is why Cardi, among other artists, I would assume, but like, I feel like there's more lore behind it, where Cardi switches producers from Pierre to Filthy to whoever. I think he was working with Cardo Got Wangs for Wicked/Killers, but we really don't know what he's going to do on this next project. He switches the producers because, like, you kind of make your sound with the producer. It influences the way that you rap on certain beats, if it's like a different style of sample or whatever instruments you're using with synths or guitars and all of that. So with that being said, if you use the same type of beat as another artist, like, you're kind of, in a way, or at least they could think that you're ripping their style, because then your flow might be similar. And they have also said, fans that Osamason has bit his Ken Carson's flow. Now, I kind of agree it's similar. Biting, I could see the argument there. I still think it's hard though, regardless, just because he's a new rapper. Like, he'll evolve. I really do like Osamason. But anyway, Osamason responds, I grew up bumping him, couldn't dream of him just hating on me. Exactly. Here's the thing. Osamason getting hated on by Ken Carson, or Ken Carson trying to potentially, again, this is all alleged because the man himself hasn't spoken about it publicly. He very well might. I'll let y'all know if he does. But if Ken Carson is doing that, that kind of shows that, in a way, he's threatened by Osamason stealing the swag. Because, like, if someone's biting your shit and, you know, they're small and it's like just not good in general, or it's not going up in views, and if it's not making any impact, you're not really gonna care. But so this is kind of confirmation that Osamason is really doing something underground, and I really do think he's one of the hottest right now, along with like Yapo JJ. They're killing it right now. There are probably some others that I'm missing, but those are the ones that I'm checking out now. Yapo JJ, I'm still kind of getting tapped into. That one, what is it called? 1-0. That shit hard. I'm not gonna lie. But Osamason, I'm tapped in for sure. Like Trenches and Osama season. But yeah, so with this being said, Osamason knows, he's probably proud of himself for not really getting in a beef with Ken Carson, but like, again, him trying to blackball him a little, again, allegedly, because now like he knows this is gonna go. Everybody knows, like, whenever you get into a beef or an altercation or some sort of drama with a Ken Carson figure, okay, Ken Carson's basically mainstream now. He sold 40-some K on a Great Chaos. He beat out Offset, I think, right? First week sales, or he got close, and then the second week he beat him. Offset won the first, but he's mainstream and he got all the mainstream push behind him. But still, Ken Carson's like mainstream, beating out mainstream artists. Pause. So now Osamason's getting affiliated with that. This is just another step up. He should drop like an EP, a SoundCloud EP, like tomorrow, and name it like Teen O, something like that. That would go crazy. That would stir up so much drama, and then we'll see who's really picking sides, and it'll get views. Now, will he go the Jace route and like start talking all that, standing on business? I don't think so. I think he should just keep quiet after that, but we shall see what goes on with the drama. Okay, but Osamason definitely going up from this. That's all I know.